Hello, it's Wilson Pickets here. Oh, just a minute, I just have to exude. Sorry, I didn't have this prepared. Now, it's always good to have a good old exude first thing in the morning. That's what my mother always used to say to me. She would come up and say, son. She wouldn't do that cough. But she would say, son, have you exuded yet? And I'd say, Mum, no, I haven't. Of course, I didn't speak quite in this accent when I would say that. It was probably more like... No, it wasn't more like that. It was more like, Mum, no, I haven't. Now, don't ask me why my mum always used to say that I should exude, because I don't even have an answer for it. My father, on the other hand, was very much more quieter than my mother. He never asked me whether I exuded or not. It didn't matter to him whether I exuded day, morning, afternoon, or every hour. In fact, it would get on his nerves. So while I was around him, I wouldn't do much exuding. I'd only exude when my mum was there. And that made her happy. It made me cough, but it made her happy, which is what matters, isn't it? Yes, I think it is. But now they're both dead and buried. Well, I hope so anyway, because I still put flowers on their graveyards, and you wouldn't want them to be alive if they were still in there, would you? Exuding or not, as I might say. But no, they are sadly both departed now. They are no longer sitting or at residence. It's my lodge. Which is good. I mean, if they are dead, because there would be a slight bit of a smell, wouldn't there? Just a minute, I need to exude again. Dear, oh dear, oh, I don't know. Oh, that's better. That wasn't so violent as the one before. I want to start my coughing, because sometimes I notice when I exude, I get a bit of a coughing fit, which I think you noticed as well, didn't you? Well, yes, anyway. So, anyway, I wanted to keep this quick, a little bit short, if I can get it out. And the reason is I wanted just to say thank you for all those lovely people that have left comments since I've posted these videos about Wilfred Pickets. Myself, that is me, the man who exudes. And I, got one letter. I don't have it with me, but I remember it is from a Mrs. Wilcott, and she was asking where I get my debonair fashion sense from, and I must tell you, I get it from C&A. Yes, well, I think that's where I get it. I get it wherever I can. Yes, anyway, so yes, I know I have a very debonair look. Yes, and I know the glasses, the black glasses, which I told you why I was wearing them. I'm wearing them for exactly the same reasons. But I know that a lot of people have said that they are very fetching upon me, upon my face. Now, some people have put nasty comments in saying that it's because you can say less of Wilfred Pickets when he wears his black sunglasses. But I think that some have found it quite attractive to see me in these black shades. Yes. And as many a lady has commented upon, and of course the hat as well. So yes, I would advise all those youngsters out there to get dressing like this straight away, and that will of course make sure they never have any lonely nights. That's a bit of advice from Wilfred Pickets, who doesn't have his lonely nights because he's got lots of creatures that he has around the house. Of course, when it comes to the ladies, did I say ladies or did I say ladies? I'm not sure. I'm sure there's not much difference. Just a minute, I have to exude again. Oh dear, you get three for the price of one. Oh dear. Well, as my mother used to say, another little quick saying, she said, it's better out than in. And although that has got me in trouble a fair few times out on the street, where I found myself the need to shall we say, water the lilies, it has got me in trouble a few times. But anyway, let's not talk about that, because there might be some coppers, some rozzers listening into what I'm saying to you. Anyway, not that I've done anything to dodgy. Would Wilfred Pickets do that? Anyway, getting back to wherever I was getting back to, because I've forgotten, because as I get older, I've noticed that my mind is starting to slip. Yes. So let's try and remember. What was I talking about? Well, you can't tell me, can you? You're not even there. You're watching this. When I've long gone. I could be dead on the floor by the time you're watching this. That's not a very nice thought to say, is it? No. Well, what are you saying then? Anyway, what was I saying? I don't remember. It wasn't about my dear mother, was it? No, it wasn't. And it wasn't about exuding. Oh, God, again. Yeah, what is exuding? It tires you out, doesn't it? Well, it was probably about my fashion sense and all the ladies. Oh, the ladies, that was it, the ladies. I was saying that, yes, I don't have much luck with the ladies. No, for some reason they don't find Wilfred Pickets the kind of man they'd like to spend the rest of their life with. But I can assure you that the creatures I have never complained about Wilfred Pickets and his love. Oh no, they've never complained about Wilfred Pickets not being the warm and sensitive guy that he is. They only have good words to say about me, and I would tell any lady that, as I have, but it doesn't seem to impress them very much, and I'm not sure why. But I shall carry on anyway. But I hope you've enjoyed this little tete-a-tete that we've had, and I shall be seeing you shortly, I am sure. So it's goodbye from Wilfred Pickets, and as I always say, and as you should always do, please keep on exuding. Yeah, that's going to be the death of me. Oh, oh dear. I think I've given myself a cold. Oh. I think I get some water. Oh dear. Oh.